Welcome to the Animal Explorer channel, where we explore the fascinating world of animals and their behavior. In today's video, we're going to uncover 40 unknown facts about one of the most common birds we see around us, the pigeon. While they may seem like just another bird to most people, these feathered creatures are actually full of surprises, and we're going to explore some of the lesser-known aspects of their lives. So, let's dive in and discover the world of pigeons like never before. Here are some of the unknown facts about pigeons that you may not have known. 1. Pigeons feed in flocks and will consume seeds, fruits, and rarely invertebrates, although can subsist just fine on street scraps. 2. Chicks fledge, leave the nest, in 25 to 32 days, 45 days in midwinter. 3. The male provides nesting material and guards the female and the nest. 4. The young are fed pigeon milk, a liquid/solid substance secreted in the crop of the adult, both male and female, which is regurgitated. 5. 8 to 12 days after mating, the females lay 1 to 3, usually 2, white eggs which hatch after 18 days. 6. More eggs are laid before the first clutch leaves the nest. 7. Pigeons require about 1 ounce, 30 milliliters, of water daily. They rely mostly on freestanding water, but they can also use snow to obtain water. 8. The average pigeon requires 30 grams of dry matter per day, roughly 10% of their body weight. 9. Pigeons are monogamous and typically mate for life. 10. Female pigeons can reach sexual maturity as early as 7 months of age. 11. Pigeons build a flimsy platform nest of straw and sticks, put on a ledge, undercover, often located on the window ledges of buildings. 12. 8 to 12 days after mating, the females lay 1 to 3, usually 2, white eggs which hatch after 18 days. 13. Pigeons are highly sociable animals. They will often be seen in flocks of 20 to 30 birds. 14. Pigeons mate for life and tend to raise 2 chicks at the same time. 15. Pigeons are renowned for their outstanding navigational abilities. They use a range of skills, such as using the sun as a guide and an internal magnetic compass. A study at Oxford University found that they will also use landmarks as signposts and will travel along man-made roads and motorways, even changing direction at junctions. 16. Though most of this list focuses on the rock pigeon, there are 308 living species of pigeons and doves. Together, they make up an order of birds known as the columbiforms. The extinct dodo belonged to this group as well. 17. Both female and male pigeons share the responsibility of caring for and raising young. Both sexes take turns incubating the eggs and both feed the chicks pigeon milk, a special secretion from the lining of the crop which both sexes produce. 18. Breeding may occur in all seasons, but peak reproduction occurs in the spring and fall. A population of pigeons usually consists of equal numbers of males and females. When populations suddenly decrease, pigeon production increases and will soon replenish the flock. 19. It's thought that humans process those concepts with a brain region called the parietal cortex. Pigeon brains lack that cortex, so they must have a different way of judging space and time. 20. Pigeon manure deposited on park benches, statues, cars, and unwary pedestrians is an aesthetic problem. Around grain handling facilities, pigeons consume and can contaminate large quantities of food destined for human or livestock consumption. 21. Pigeons can carry and spread diseases to people and livestock through their droppings. Additionally, under the right conditions, pigeon manure may harbor airborne spores of the causal agent of histoplasmosis, a systemic fungus disease that can infect humans. 22. A common sight in urban areas around the world, the pigeon is not native to North America. Rather, pigeons were introduced into North America in the early 1600s. City buildings and window ledges mimic the rocky cliffs originally inhabited by their ancient ancestors in Europe. 23. The pigeon has a long history of association with humans, having been used for food and entertainment for over 5,000 years. Escaped pigeons from breeders readily form flocks, and other stray birds may join them, thus becoming a feral population. Because of their domestic roots, and because people have bred pigeons for many different colors and accessories, feral pigeons can have a variety of feathered looks. 24. Pigeons are found to some extent in nearly all urban areas around the world. It is estimated that there are 400 million pigeons worldwide and that the population is growing rapidly together with increased urbanization. The population of pigeons in New York City alone is estimated to exceed 1 million birds. 25. Their navigational skills also make pigeons great long-distance messengers. Sports fans in ancient Greece are said to have used trained pigeons to carry the results of the ancient Olympics. Further east, Genghis Khan stayed in touch with his allies and enemies alike through a pigeon-based postal network. 26. The birds can do this even if they've been transported in isolation with no visual, olfactory, or magnetic clues, while scientists rotate their cages so they don't know what direction they're traveling in. How they do this is a mystery, but people have been exploiting the pigeon's navigational skills since at least 3000 BCE, when ancient peoples would set caged pigeons free and follow them to nearby land. 27. In captivity, pigeons commonly live up to 15 years and sometimes longer. In urban populations, however, pigeons seldom live more than 2 or 3 years. Natural mortality factors, such as predation by mammals and other birds, diseases, and stress due to lack of food and water, reduce pigeon populations by approximately 30% annually. 28. One of the most effective and humane ways of pigeon control is the ovicontrol birth control program, which naturally decreases the pigeon population. 29. Pigeons' homing talents continued to shape history during the 20th century. In both world wars, rival nations had huge flocks of pigeon messengers. America alone had 200,000 at its disposal in World War II. By delivering critical updates, the avians saved thousands of human lives. One racing bird named Cher Ami completed a mission that led to the rescue of 194 stranded U.S. soldiers on October 4, 1918. 30. Close observation revealed that the white patches distract birds of prey. In the wild, falcons dive bomb other winged animals from above at high speeds. Some pigeons respond by rolling away in midair, and on a spiraling bird, white rump feathers can be eye-catching, which means that a patch of them may divert a hungry raptor's focus long enough to make the carnivore miscalculate and zip right past its intended victim. 31. Pigeons are incredibly complex and intelligent animals. They are one of only a small number of species to pass the mirror test, a test of self-recognition. They can also recognize each letter of the human alphabet, differentiate between photographs, and even distinguish different humans within a photograph. 32. Pigeons have excellent hearing abilities. They can detect sounds at far lower frequencies than humans are able to, and can thus hear distant storms and volcanoes. 33. Despite the social perception as dirty and disease-ridden, pigeons are actually very clean animals, and there is very little evidence to suggest that they are significant transmitters of disease. 34. Pigeons and humans have lived in close proximity for thousands of years. The first recordings of this date back to Mesopotamia, modern Iraq, in 3000 BC. 35. Although pigeon droppings are seen by some as a problem in modern society, a few centuries ago pigeon guano was seen as extremely valuable. It was viewed as the best available fertilizer, and armed guards would even stand by dovecots, pigeon houses, to stop others from taking the droppings. 36. Pigeons can fly at altitudes up to and beyond 6,000 feet, and at an average speed of 77.6 miles per hour. The fastest recorded speed is 92.5 miles per hour. 37. Pigeons are fed by many members of different religions, including Muslims, Hindus, and Sikhs, for spiritual reasons. Some older Sikhs will ceremoniously feed them in honor of Guru Gobind Singh, a high priest who was renowned as a friend to pigeons. 38. The common city pigeon, Columba livia, also known as the rock pigeon, might be the first bird humankind ever domesticated. You can see them in art dating back as far as 4500 BC in modern Iraq, and they've been a valuable source of food for thousands of years. 39. The rock pigeon makes a flimsy nest, but it often reuses the same location repeatedly, even building a new nest on top of the last one. Because the pigeons do not try to remove the feces of their nestlings, the nest becomes a sturdy, mud-like mound that gets larger over time. 40. Homing pigeons are well known for their ability to find their way back home from long distances and at high speed. Despite these demonstrated abilities, feral pigeons are rather sedentary and rarely leave their local areas. In fact, when relocated involuntarily, they can return, sometimes within hours, to their original location. Pigeons are truly remarkable creatures with a wide range of abilities and behaviors that are still being studied and discovered. From their ability to navigate using the Earth's magnetic field to their role in carrying messages during times of war, pigeons have played an important part in human history. We hope that you have enjoyed learning about these unknown facts about pigeons and that it has sparked an interest in these fascinating birds. If you enjoyed learning about the unknown facts of pigeons and want to learn more about the fascinating world of animals, then please subscribe to our channel, The Animal Explorer, to stay updated with our latest videos. Thank you for watching.